Since Kenya's independence, the roles of vice president and, more recently, deputy president have been central to its governance. The vice president's position was defined differently in the early years compared to the current structure under the 2010 Constitution. Before this reform, the president wielded significant power over the role, appointing and dismissing at will. This sometimes led to a tense relationship between the president and their vice, adding political intrigue and a sense of impermanence to the role. Kenya has had a total of 11 vice presidents and 2 deputy presidents, a reflection of the country's evolving political landscape. Notably, only 3 leaders, Daniel Arap Moi, Mwai Kibaki, and William Ruto, have ascended from the position of vice or deputy president to serve as the nation's head of state. The office has also experienced one vacancy from January 8, 1998, until April 3, 1999, highlighting a rare gap in Kenya's executive leadership structure. Vice Presidents of Kenya: 1. Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, term December 12, 1964, April 14, 1966. Kenya's first vice president, Jaramogi Odinga, served under President Jomo Kenyatta for just over a year. A strong advocate for African socialism, Odinga's ideological differences with Kenyatta led to a rift that ultimately saw him leave office. 2. Joseph Zuzarte Murumbi, term May 3, 1966. October 14, 1966. Murumbi's term was brief, lasting only 120 days, making it one of the shortest in Kenya's history. A prominent figure in the independence movement, he opted to step down due to disillusionment with the government. 3. Daniel Arap Moi, term January 5, 1967, August 22, 1978. Moi served as vice president for over 11 years, becoming Kenya's longest-serving vice president. After President Kenyatta's death in 1978, Moi assumed the presidency, leading the nation for the next 24 years. 4th Emilio Stanley Mwai Kibaki, term October 14, 1978, March 24, 1988. Kibaki, an economist by profession, served as vice president under Moi for nearly a decade. He would later become Kenya's 3rd president in 2002, ushering in an era of reform and change. 5. Josephat Njuguna Karanja, term March 24, 1988, May 1, 1989. Karanja's tenure was short-lived, lasting just over a year. He resigned in 1989 amid allegations of abuse of office, showcasing the challenges and uncertainties faced by vice presidents during this period. 6th George Musengi Saitoti, first term May 1, 1989, January 8, 1998, second term April 3, 1999, August 30, 2002. Saitoti held the vice presidency twice, making him unique in Kenya's political history. His first term lasted nearly 9 years, while his second spanned 3 years, serving under challenging economic conditions in Kenya. 7. Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, term November 4, 2002, January 3, 2003. Mudavadi's term as vice president lasted only 60 days, making it the shortest in Kenya's history. Despite this, he remains a key figure in Kenyan politics. 8. Michael Kijana Wamalwa, term January 3, 2003, August 23, 2003. Wamalwa served as vice president under President Kibaki. Known for his eloquence, his time in office was cut short by his untimely death, after only 232 days. 9th. Moody Arthur Awori, term September 25, 2003. January 9, 2008, Awori, affectionately known as Uncle Moody, took over after Wamalwa's death and served for over 4 years during Kibaki's administration, bringing a steadying influence to the office. 10th Kalonzo Musyoka. Term: January 9, 2008. April 9, 2013. The last vice president before the office was restructured under the 2010 Constitution, Kalonzo served during a turbulent post-election period. He worked closely with Kibaki as the nation transitioned towards the new constitutional framework.